Ever wondered why FortiGate hardening tops the list of priorities for a cybersecurity professional? Well, you're in for a treat today. FortiGate hardening, the process of boosting the defense mechanism of your FortiGate devices, is like an invisible shield that stands between your sensitive data and the relentless cyber threats. It's not just a necessity, it's a must-have in your cybersecurity arsenal. Now, how does one go about fortifying their FortiGate devices? First off, it begins with updating the firmware. Ensuring the device is running the latest firmware version is like upgrading your fortress with state-of-the-art defense technology. It patches vulnerabilities, enhances performance, and introduces new features that could be integral to your security strategy. Next, you'll want to configure strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of protection to your FortiGate devices, making it harder for unauthorized access. Another important step is to regularly back up your FortiGate configuration. This ensures that in case of any unforeseen events or system failures, you can quickly restore your settings and minimize downtime. Additionally, you should consider implementing network segmentation. By dividing your network into smaller, isolated segments, you can limit the impact of a potential breach and prevent lateral movement within your infrastructure. Furthermore, it's crucial to keep an eye on your FortiGate logs and enable logging for critical events. This allows you to monitor and analyze network traffic, detect anomalies, and respond promptly to any security incidents. Lastly, staying informed about the latest security threats and vulnerabilities is essential. Regularly check for firmware updates, subscribe to security advisories, and participate in security forums to stay ahead of potential risks. By following these steps, you can significantly enhance the security of your FortiGate devices and protect your network from potential threats. Secondly, secure remote access is a must. Use secure protocols such as SSH or HTTPS for administrative access. Remember, a weak entry point is like leaving the fortress gate wide open. Thirdly, configure the FortiGate device to use secure administrative credentials. No more admin and password 123 combinations. Complex passwords and two-factor authentication are your best friends here. Next, minimize the attack surface by disabling unnecessary services. It's like removing the ladders from the fortress walls that could potentially be used by intruders. Then, configure Intrusion Prevention System (IPS) settings. This is your advanced warning system that alerts you of any potential threats. Finally, regularly inspect and analyze logs. This is akin to checking the CCTV footage of your fortress. It helps you identify patterns, detect anomalies, and nip any threats in the bud. So what are the key takeaways from today's discussion? FortiGate hardening is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process, a constant vigil. It starts with updating firmware and securing remote access, followed by using secure administrative credentials and disabling unnecessary services. Adding to this, configuring the intrusion prevention system and regular log analysis are equally important. Remember, each step contributes to making your FortiGate device a formidable fortress, impervious to cyber threats. So, stay vigilant and keep the fort secure. Because in the world of cybersecurity, it's always better to be safe than sorry.